I made a mistake and I cheated on her with a couple of ladies. She's getting married this month. I pray the wedding doesn't hold. I am so hurt, Jesus, my soul. What did I hear him say? I mistakenly cheated on her with 2 ladies. Clap for yourself. That is very well justified. Hi guys, welcome back to Truth Tales and Thoughts. So today we're going to be reading some stories about jealous partners from the Instagram page joroolumofin. If you've not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to wait. Subscribe. You guys subscribe. Don't watch without subscribing. Make sure you click the subscribe button, like the video. Secondly, if you want to check out Joro's page, I'm going to link it in the description box. You can find him on Instagram. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. I came home and saw my sister braiding my husband's hair. Hello Joro, please keep me anonymous. My sister is going through a bad divorce. She came to stay with my husband and I and our children to find happiness again. My husband and I don't have any children yet. We have been married for 6 years and are still praying to God for the fruit of the womb. I came home on Sunday and saw my sister braiding my husband's hair. His head was in between her thighs. They were laughing. She was wearing bomb shorts. My husband has never braided his hair before. I love my sister, but I want her to leave my house. The only thing is, she doesn't have anywhere to go. Should I warn her? My husband has also joined social media because of my sister. He is following all sorts of rude women. Please advise me. Well guys, this one is a bit strange, it's a bit tricky, but let me just give my opinion. Personally, if I saw my sister, either elder or younger sister, braiding my husband's hair, well, it will not really mean anything to me, to be very honest with you. It will not really mean anything to me. It will just be the same as if I saw my brother being braided by my sister. That's what I'm going to see. Nothing will ring a bell in my head. That's just because I'm very close to my sisters, okay? But on the other hand, I don't think that my sister will go there and be braiding my husband's hair with bomb shorts, knowing fully whether his head would at some point be between her thighs. That is very inappropriate. I cannot imagine myself doing that with my brother-in-law. Nor can I imagine my sister doing that with my husband. That is just unimaginable, because in as much as we're close, we do our things together, we have boundaries, we respect ourselves and we respect each other a lot. Do you understand? So coming back now to this particular case, I think that first of all, she needs to talk to that husband of hers, tell him that she's not comfortable with so and so and so, then turn around and talk to her sister over here and explain how she feels to her sister as well. She needs to talk to both of them, and this needs to stop. I don't understand how the sister feels that that's okay. Hello? That's very inappropriate. Like, and maybe they had no bad intention, but that is very uncomfortable. It's kind of weird. Like, why are you doing that? And now he's on social media. So I think her problem is actually that this sister of hers is having a bad influence on her husband. And yes guys, the husband is a full-grown adult, but I think that as human beings, we always get influenced by other human beings. We can get influenced even though we are adults, right? So I think that she just needs to have a very serious conversation with this husband of hers. And at the end of the day, she's housing her sister, who is a full-grown adult. If this sister does not stop, I think that she will have to leave. So the sister had better think about the fact that she has nowhere to go and behave herself. So that being said, let's go to the comment section. This one said, there are some questions you don't bring to social media. Kick her out ASAP. People are not having it. This one said, which one is she doesn't have where to go? Una no get family, abi una papa no get house. I know. The next one said, my wife's sister stayed with us for about 2 years. Beautiful lady, just like my wife. We used to dance together and do videos. She took care of my son as though she was his mom. In fact, most people on the streets thought she was my wife, but it never once crossed my mind nor hers to think otherwise. We were one big happy family before she traveled out. Erase those negative thoughts from your mind. Yeah, I think she needs to be called to order, because at the end of the day, there's no point for you to sit in silence and not say anything when something is clearly bothering you. Because when you don't say anything, it's eventually going to come out in other ways, and it might not be fun. If she does not say anything, she might realize that she'll start becoming aggressive towards her husband or her sister's kids. It's going to come out one way or the other. So I think that she should better sit down, think of how she's going to articulate it to her sister and her husband and say it before it turns into something else. This one said, don't have the conversation with your sister. Instead, have the conversation with your husband. Tell him to respect boundaries. As for your sister, speak to your mom or any family member you trust about the situation. Explain to them and tell them you don't feel comfortable with her being in your home anymore. Let them be the one to ask her to come and spend time in the family house. That way, it doesn't directly come back to you as the one who chased her away, and you both can still be cordial, but from afar. Well, I think that there's no need for all this beating around the bush. In my opinion, she should talk to the sister directly and tell her, look, this and this thing that you do makes me uncomfortable, right? And if you do it, I'll have no option but to let you go. You need to leave my house, right? And that's it. And if the sister thinks that the things she's busy doing with her husband are more important than her shelter, then so be it. In that case, she would have chosen whatever thing she was doing with the husband over her own shelter. So at that point, I don't think anybody's going to fault you for letting her go. This one said, I've always asked this question. Why is it that some women are always interested in other women's husbands? Why is it that you have to do this to your own sister? Must you braid your sister's husband's hair while wearing bomb shorts? What is the motive? Exactly, that is really strange. The next one said, even if your sister can understand boundaries, can't your husband understand boundaries? Please set your boundaries, put your foot down, and if your sister cannot follow the rules, she needs to leave. Exactly, I agree. This one said, my dear, truth be said, no matter how it sounds, ask her to leave or risk losing your husband. The romance has begun and you know where it will lead to. Stop deceiving yourself or share your husband with your sister, period. This one says, she has indeed found happiness in your home and your husband is that happiness. Mission accomplished. Yo, people. This one said, let her know that it doesn't sit well with you. Your worries are very valid. Caution your husband too, because now from clap, dance the stats. That's a proverb. This one said, it's in your house she came to find happiness, Ke. She don't really find happiness. Anybody going through anything should go to their parents' household. This one said, how is it hard for some men to understand boundaries? Make she go sleep under bridge now. Who cares? This one said, let your sister leave your house, my dear. Ask her what's up and why she was braiding your husband's hair. Have a discussion with your husband as well. If you are very observant, you'll find the truth in their body language. I don't want to be forward, but I think something fishy is going on between them. The next comment said, nope, don't warn her. Tell her you're in early stage of pregnancy and you would like to enjoy the moment with your husband alone. Tell her you want to keep it a secret for now until you are further along. This one said, caution her, I beg. You are not overreacting at all. Just tell her in a nice way and see how it goes. If she continues, please let her leave. Before you hear, it is the work of the devil. I know. Oh my God. This one said, I don't understand. She doesn't have where to go. When I no get village, I beg, let her leave immediately. Before that, carry your husband's phone and delete everything that concerns her, because he will still try and find her wherever she goes. What rubbish. She don't turn stylist. Some kind of things I wouldn't even wait to ask myself before taking action. Oh my God. This one said, you can't pretend to be okay with something you're not comfortable with. Me, as soon as I see them, I will scream. What do you think you're doing? And then to my husband, since when did you start doing your hair? I don't start what I cannot finish. Oh. This one says, send her out with no remorse. She has overstepped her boundaries. If you don't do that now, in a week from now, you will no longer have a home nor a husband. Let's take the last comment that says, how can people not know how to mark boundaries? Your sister is so wrong, so is your hobby. It might not be anything serious now, but small, that's how the devil creeps in, and before you know, water don't pass Gary. No matter how uncomfortable you will feel to talk to them about your fears, tell your sister to keep her distance and tell your husband to do the same. While at it, let your sister look for her own place. Better still, let her move to your family house. Prevention is better than cure. Yeah? Because very soon, I don't know how it happened. It's the work of the devil. Look, you don't want to get to that point. So I think that she should really have this conversation seriously. And again, they might not even have any negative intentions, but you know how these things are. It might just creep up on you without you realizing. So you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're this woman, would you kick your sister out, or would you first warn her? Then if she does not adhere, you eventually kick her out. What are you going to do? Also, do you think that this kind of behavior is normal? Do you think it's okay for your sister to be doing this with her brother-in-law? Let me know in the comment section below, and let's move to the next story. The next story says, she's getting married this month. I pray the wedding doesn't hold. I am so hurt, Jesus, my soul. Joro, hide my identity. I have been dating my girlfriend for 3 years and I love her so much. I took her V card. I was her first in a lot of things. I love her so much. I made a mistake and I cheated on her with a couple of ladies. She broke up with me. I have been pleading for her to come back. She said no. I call her and she picks but drops when I mention love. It's been 6 months now after our breakup and I heard she's getting married. My soul left my body. I went and researched the guy. He is 9 years older than me. He'll probably be wiser than me. I have been praying that the wedding should not hold. She can't marry him. I love her. My wife can't marry another man. Not her. God, please. I heard the guy is bi. I just need more time to get evidence of this. When she realizes this, she will come back to me. I have not eaten in 2 days. What can I do to get her back, please? You know, there's only one thing in this post that stuck to me. What did I hear him say? I mistakenly cheated on her with 2 ladies. Clap for yourself. That is very well justified. In my opinion, when it comes to cheating, there's nothing like mistakenly cheated. Oh my gosh. It's true that there are always different situations. Maybe somebody can be drunk and this and this and this. But I think that generally cheating is a decision. You decide to cheat, right? You decide. And the fact that he cheated with 2 ladies, I don't know if he meant 2 ladies at the time or 2 different ladies. But the worst one for him is if he cheated with 2 different ladies and he caused it mistakenly. Please just stop it. Moving on, guy, the marriage is going to go on. And how many times have you read stories on this channel where there's a guy dating a girl, he cheats on her, she moves on, going to get married, and then the guy comes and starts saying, oh, you know, the guy she's getting married to, he's this and this and that, he's a bad person, he's a cheat. Do you guys remember the story we read where this guy was dating this girl? They had 2 kids together, 2 daughters. Then the girl went ahead to marry somebody else. And the guy started saying, oh, that guy she's going to get married to, he's a cheat. He doesn't want his daughters to be growing up around a cheat, whereas he himself admitted he's a self-admitted cheat. Oh my God. I was just like, these men get so salty when they dish out infidelity to women and the women say, no, I am not going to deal with this. They lose their minds, they go salty, and they're willing to give low blows because they just cannot take it. They cannot take it. They expect you to sit there and endure and wait for them as though they are your God. That's what they expect from you. So it's always so satisfying when I see these men losing their minds. Not all men, but when I see these cheating men losing their minds over women that have left them because of infidelity. And you know the reason why I believe they're always so hurt is because most women swallow infidelity. They'll just sit there and endure. They endure and endure and endure. But when the woman they're with breaks up with them and then she goes ahead, she moves on with her life, it's always so shocking, like, she left me because I cheated. Oh my God. That's when they start to realize that, oh, cheating is actually wrong. That's when they realize that, actually, yeah, cheating is wrong. Oh my God, she left me because of cheating. Duh. Guys, let's go to the comment section. This one said, poster, fight for her. Fight for your wife. Fight for your heart. Fight for your future children. If you love her, don't let her go. You said the man is bisexual. Please save her from that man who has sex from the back door. Don't let her go. Send her the evidence you need to send to her. Love wins. Oh my God. This one said, you made a mistake and cheated with a couple of ladies. Sounds like a conscious effort to destroy your relationship to me. Exactly. What's the meaning of make a mistake? Take accountability for once. You're not a child. You decided to cheat and you did. So just say I cheated. Don't say I made a mistake. I mistakenly cheated. Ugh. I know there are actually women that push this narrative that men mistakenly cheat. Do you guys remember the other time we were reading a story here about a man that liked to go to Mama Puts, and his wife was just complaining that, oh, why does he not like eating at home? He always likes to go to Mama Puts and be gisting with people and eating in open air. And then somebody commented in the comment section and said, oh, you need to try and make your food to be like the Mama Puts food because you don't want your husband to be going out there all the time. What if he accidentally mistakenly gets the Mama Put's daughter pregnant? Try and bring your husband home so that he does not mistakenly make the Mama Put's daughter pregnant. And I was like, what do you mean mistakenly? How can you guys tell me how you can mistakenly get a woman pregnant. Men, please, in the comment section, tell me how you can mistakenly get a woman pregnant. If you can explain that to me, it will be very nice. This one said, if the man with all his doings finds it worthy to wife her, that means he is 100% better than you. This one said, why are some men like this? You cheated on her with some ladies, not even one. Brother, you are nothing but a public toilet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, people are brutal. This one said, bro, you need help. You didn't think about it when you were cheating on her, Abby. Please go and sleep, Joe. You are at fault, so take heart and move on. Exactly. He did not expect it. He did not see it coming. He thought she would just sit there and enjoy it, but unfortunately for him. This one said, mistake. You cheated with many women. Sir, you broke that girl's heart. Allow someone else to do the same thing. She's a smart girl. Never become someone's habits. Never allow the same person to do you the same thing they did to you over and over again. That is just you disrespecting yourself. We move. This one said, how does a mistake and a couple of ladies correlate? You people, once is a mistake, twice is what? You are funny. This one said, please, is it true that the man she's about to marry is bisexual? Gather the evidence and show her. Not because I want her to get back to you, but for her to know what she's getting into. This one said, God, I beg, this wedding must hold. Even if for any reason does not hold, may she find someone else, not this poster. Yes, I prefer. Let her find someone else. This one said, even if you show her all the evidence in the world, she won't leave him. There's a certain type of men that women don't leave, even if they catch them cheating, which you are clearly not. Come on, get out of here and go and find a new girl. Stop stalking her. Oh my god. This one said, just accept your reality and learn from your mistake so that you can be the good man you're wearing to her for somebody else. This one said, you didn't value what you had. You all should learn to treat whoever you love as if that was the last minute you had to spend with them. Maybe, just maybe, the world will become a better place. But no, there are plenty of fishes in the river. After you don't go chop croaker instead of your normal titles, now you go say, I don't know what came over me, and we are supposed to move on like nothing happens. This one said, people will never appreciate what they have until they lose it. Oga, move on. You ain't remorseful at all. The audacity to say you cheated on her with a couple of ladies, not even one, by mistake. That marriage would hold and nothing will stop it. Allow another person cherish what you fail to adore. Like, how does cheating and I love her go together in the same sentence? Ooh, he thought he was dating an endurance girly. He did not know that she was going to leave. This one said, you made a mistake. You cheated on her with a couple of ladies. Would you take her back if she cheated on you with a couple of guys? What is even wrong with this world? Why can't we treat others the way we want to be treated? Dear poster, her wedding will hold. Her marriage will be blissful by his grace. Next case. Oh my goodness. This one said, make it no be say because you want her back. You come, they spoil this new guy. Oh. Be careful. Even you that cheated before will still cheat again. It's like the both of you should just leave this girl alone. But you guys, don't also forget that this man, he has a motive behind all these things he's saying. Maybe these things are not even true, right? But he's just trying to find dirt on this new guy. Maybe during their relationship, the one thing that she hates the most is bi people or the LGBTQ community, right? And now he wants to take the thing that she hates the most and cook up stories about this new guy to her. In my opinion, he has a motive to bring up these things. He's not bringing them up for nothing. He has something to gain from being able to put it in this girl's head that this guy is actually bi. So it could just be that he wants to spoil her marriage. He does not want her to move on from him. But guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. So finally comes to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!